All right, welcome back. We are talking about what to eat for this weekend's Super Bowl. And of course, burgers, a fan favorite, but we should let you know, these all look like these are regular burgers here. Some of these, though, are actually plant-based burgers. They are Impossible burgers. We don't know which ones.
No.
And actually, coming up in a moment, Heather and I are going to try to figure out which ones are made from meat and which ones are Impossible burgers. And joining us now is Dr. Laura Kleiman, the scientist behind the Impossible burger. I appreciate you coming in. I want to know all about the science of creating a patty that tastes just like meat, you say.
Yeah. That's
Well, how do you do this? What goes into an Impossible burger?
Yeah, so the Impossible burger is made up of a couple different plant-based ingredients. So we have protein, soy protein, and potato protein. We also have fat to give that delicious fatty mouthfeel. Coconut oil and sunflower oil is what we use. And then we have some culinary binders to hold it all together and transition it from the raw state to the cooked state. And then the magic ingredient is really heme. So heme is an iron-containing molecule that's found in all plants and animals, and it's in really high concentrations in beef tissue, and it also catalyzes all that delicious flavor chemistry. So when you take, a steak and you sear it and you get that nice browning on the outside, heme is actually causing all of that chemistry to happen, and we've put that into our burger as well, but from plant-based ingredients, and that's what makes it taste.
I will have to say, we're just looking at these burgers, texturally, they look the same.
Yeah.
So you've been able to accomplish that, and you were saying it really is the science behind it. But how do you capture that taste?
Again, so the taste all comes from choosing the right flavor precursor.
Because a lot of people have tried to do this.
Yeah, that's right. but most of them just taste like vegetables. So ours really tastes like meat because we use heme, and that drives all of that.
That's sort of the
flavor.
Secret ingredient.
That
then
is our secret ingredient.
Who is the ideal consumer of the Impossible burger?
Yeah, so we are absolutely targeting meat eaters, right? We want to make sure that it's that craveable, juicy product that people love, and they can, replace their beef consumption with Impossible.
Meat eaters who are trying to eat less meat.
Yeah, or just want to eat something super delicious and do something good for the planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about, though, calories? How does that compare?
Yeah, that's a great question. So actually we have fewer calories and less fat than beef from a cow, which is awesome. That's something we focused on in this new version, was improving the nutrition. We also have no cholesterol and only 14 grams of total fat.
Some people have tried these here at work, and they want to know if you have plans to make other products and if you're going to be selling these in stores and making them available in other ways.
Yeah, absolutely. So our mission really is to take down the cow. So we're focusing on products like whole cuts of steak.
Yes.
Well, we want to save all the cows, right? And land and water and stuff like that. So yeah, we're working on things like whole cuts of steak, but we have a really awesome technology platform to understand chicken flavor and pork flavor, but we really think the most important thing to work on is beef. And we'll be in retail later in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
Creating a steak, that seems tough.
Yeah, okay. So here it comes.
Ready?
Yes, we are.
So
for hashtag Impossible Challenge.
Yes.
All right, which one should we?
We don't know which is which.
We don't know
so.
what's what.
These are yours.
Okay.
So one of these is real beef.
One of these is real beef, and
one
one
of
them
these
is Impossible.
is plant-based.
Okay, so really, again, looking at them, I can't tell the difference. Okay,
Right.
so I'm tasting the one on my right.
Yeah, they both look like they're kind of, like medium well. All right, I'm tasting the one on my left first.
And then when you guys are done, you can put
yummy.
the Impossible flag in the one you think is the Impossible burger.
I think maybe I took too big of a bite. That's delicious. I'm from Texas, where beef is king. So
If you
I should
fail
be
this
able to
test,
get this.
Heather, they may
I will
not
not
let you
be allowed back in Texas.
No.
Well, we're actually in a lot of restaurants in Texas, and people in Texas love our products, so you can just join that crowd.
I don't think I've ever had a plant-based burger before. I don't know if I've had it yet here because I got to try my second one.
Okay, I don't know.
It's tricky, right?
Okay. I'm in.
You know what?
I can't tell. It was sort of just a guess here
guess.
for this hashtag Impossible Challenge.
Yeah, that's the goal.
You don't get a second bite.
No, I won't do a second bite. I got to choose, right? I'm just going to go with my gut.
Okay, most people, though, when they do this, do they get it right?
I mean, I think what we're showing here, you guys each chose, one or the other.
Very similar.
It's very similar. And
oh, really?
Yeah. So people, I think most of the time, it's easy to get confused because it is so delicious and beefy.
No, they both were.
They both were
very
tasty.
good. Okay, so
you guys want to know?
Yeah, I'm dying to know.
So you got it right.
I did. Oh,
but you chose beef as the Impossible Burger.
I chose the Impossible Burger.
No, you chose.
No, I chose.
You said that beef was the Impossible Burger.
So, you know what? I put the flag in the. Oh.
Yeah.
That's
anyway,
all right.
I understand how to do this. Okay, so what you were saying? You thought that?
I thought this one was the Impossible Burger. You know what? I messed it all up.
Oh, you just don't want to get upstaged by me.
They were both. They both
were really
very
good.
similar.
And what I'm surprised at is the juiciness.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, and that texture again. When you bite into it, it was very difficult to tell. Very difficult to tell.
Yeah. They're both very tasty.
Yeah, they are fun.
Yeah. Both delicious.
And fun for us to talk about as we head into the Super Bowl. Burgers are such a staple for folks on this Sunday. So
absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming in.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right.